It's like a curse.
Greetings.
Escape it. It's like deja vu.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Let's
Deja vu when I'm running up these racks. I'm like the turtle.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Good morning.
Makes keys and money at the same time.
Evan,
My
greetings.
hustle don't stop. It's time to get the money and the power. Yeah. You been blaming me? You ain't got no reason to blame me. You must be mad at
Good
yourself.
morning.
It's like they say, blame stands for been lying and making excuses.
How are we all doing?
All I talk is politics, like a politician. I got 20s on 20s, can you see my vision? With
Yes,
precision, I
hey.
move forward. Can't be trapped by love, cause to me, that's a prison.
Hey.
I know you say you love me, but we both know our future is already written. Plain and simple, build up the brand. Just stop until I'm finished. I hope you understand. Here we go. I can't be there all the time, I know you think I'm shady. I'm just out here making money, why you trying to blame me? Now you wanna throw a fit and drive me crazy. We supposed to be together, now you wanna blame me. Either way it go, I know you understand my grammar. I'm
What's good, clockwise?
of the camera, that when it's all said and done, we won't be together. Why you keep on blaming me? Cause I'm doing better. Yeah. Cause I'm doing better.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Cause I'm doing better. Yeah.
Uh-oh, we got another target
I
letter.
can't believe you wanna bring to me all the stress. Once upon a time we was Romeo and Juliet.
Hey.
Whenever you alone, I'm the one you phone. Everything was good until you got your own. I'm not gonna be a player hater, I'm a congratulator. Now let me get back to it. And I'ma keep flossing and crossing my T's, dotting and all in my eyes. Here we go. I can't beat it all the time. I know you think I'm shady. I'm just out here making money.
Shout out Tampa, Florida.
Throw a fit and drive me crazy. We supposed to be together, but you wanna blame
Go,
me.
Jazzy.
Either way it go, I know you understand my grammar. I'ma keep on taking pictures in front of the camera.
Hey, good morning,
when it's all
Rick.
said and done, we won't be together. Why you keep on blaming me? Cause I'm doing better. Why you gonna blame me?
All right, let's get this show started. Let's get this show started, ladies and gentlemen. The diabolical Zeus is back. Oh my gosh, the screen is so blurry better. All right, I love you too.
And I can't escape it.
All right, that's better.
Deja vu when I'm running up these raps. I'm like the turtle in the screen. I'll be back. It's deja vu when I'm out here flying first class. It's like every week I gotta take out the trash. I'm on top of my game, head of the class. You can tell that I made it, look at my grass. Cars in the garage with tanks full of gas. I play the game so raw, I won't finish last. Sitting in my living room screaming how we made it. This is how it's supposed to happen when you rich and famous. The algorithm turned to a maniac. I guess we going viral cause my Zodiac. I got all these numbers on my spreadsheet. Digital infecting is my best beat. And if they use my ex, that mean they left me. They don't get replies if they text me. I say it with my chest cause I mean it. Got a lot of confidence and I'm conceited.
Let's go.
Call me the master with a new whip. I'ma take off in a spaceship.
I'll tell you what, I haven't gone into Zeus's live in a couple of days. That shit was radical. It was horrible. I'm like, Zeus has gone
Way off the rail.
It's like deja vu.
Hey, bro.
It's like deja vu.
Right?
It's like deja vu. It's like deja vu. Yeah. It's deja vu when I'm running up these racks. I'm like the turtle in the screen. I'll be back. It's deja vu when I'm out here flying first class. It's like every week I gotta take out the trash. It's a joke when the man can say I'm off the rails. I can't wait for you, I'll get it for myself. So many places to be, I got plenty. Act like you've been here before we start trending. Don't mistake me for a lame or a goofy. Rockstar life ends like a movie. Hollywood, Hollywood, where you be at? I remember when I used to drive a Fiat. Now they looking for me like I'm Ray Epps. It's a conspiracy how I keep on getting checks.
Right?
This money keep on falling
see it. I see it. Oh my goodness. Has Jack Smith struck again? I'm gonna do a little bit of has Jack Smith struck again, ladies and gentlemen? I'm looking at the news behind me and I'm looking at the comments, and it says that Donald Trump has received a letter saying that he is the target in the probe onto January 6th. That Jack Smith is something else. Oh my God.
Jack Smith.
Oh my
He's
God.
a Trump hater. His wife's a
we
Trump
gotta
hater.
play.
His family is a Trump hater. They're all Trump. They hate him.
Go get snuggled. Oh.
And he's a big Trump hater.
Openly, he's a Trump hater.
And his wife is even more of a Trump hater.
Oh my God.
He's deranged. And he's a big Trump hater.
Oh
Openly,
my
he's a Trump
God.
hater. And his wife is even more of a Trump hater.
Donald Trump is indicted and they take
One charge and they turn it into 36 charges. Let's go!
He's a Trump hater. His wife's a Trump hater. His family is a Trump hater. They hate him. He's a
Every time the radical left Democrats indict me, I consider it a great badge of courage.
Let's go! There's no place I'd rather be than to be out here in the kingdom with all of you while this bomb has dropped. Ladies and gentlemen, it's what I've been saying the whole time along with my friends. Every Republican accusation is a Republican confession, right? Trump supporters! Do me a huge favor and get those knee pads ready. Yeah, he got hit with another target letter. I don't have it up, and I'm not going to be able to go into detail about it, because I got to go through the main talking points. But I'm pretty sure some of my friends, actually, I don't want to cut that off. I actually want to leave the TV on. You never know. More bombs might be dropping. And I'm not going to be able to spend all day on TikTok just yet. I got to make sure I get caught up because I got to know what Jack Smith is going to do next. Listen up, Trump supporters. Playtime is over. And I've been saying it for the last week, right? The gloves are off.
Everyone knows he's, and I wouldn't have said this
Right.
3 weeks ago.
I wouldn't have said it.
I wouldn't have said it. I was actually very kind to him.
I was kind to the
I was very kind to him, but now we can't be kind anymore because the gloves are off. The jar has been opened.
Right. Right. Good morning, Ian.
He's taken millions of dollars from other countries like
gloves
China.
are
He's
off.
totally compromised. He's taken millions and millions of dollars from other countries.
Yeah. Normally, I go through and I do my introduction and I tell the Trump supporters if they don't like it here, they can leave. You can leave the live. If you don't like the truth coming out about Donald Trump, I think it's time for you to go ahead and swipe out. We do this not necessarily for the views, but we do this to get the message out, to get the truth out. I've had a lot of Trump supporters coming to me, and they're now very apologetic. Zeus, I am so sorry, Zeus. This is what they're doing right now. I'm so sorry I lied. I'm so sorry that I drug America through all of this right now, Zeus. Is there any way you can find it in your heart to forgive me? A lot of these Trump supporters are doing that because they're starting to realize that there's been no lies detected, no lies told in this live. We have been warning the Trump supporters this day would come, right? Warning! Attention, Trump supporters! Attention! Donald J. Trump is a criminal and is going to be indicted, and he's going to be spending time in jail for the remaining part of his life. I've been telling them this, and you know what they've done? They've called me a liar. I know. They called me a liar. Shay, I don't know if you're still here, Shay, but they called you all kinds of nasty names. April attacking, they called us all kinds of nasty names. A lot of my subscribers, nasty names. And all we did was tell them the truth. Heaven, I know you've been suffering quite a bit too. You know, we were in Zeus's live. Shay brought this point up. April, Nutty, even Nutty, as crazy as Nutty is, right? Dark Nutty. We've all been suffering at the hands of MAGA. Because, Rick, you too. Yazzie, you too. We've all been suffering at the hands of MAGA because they refuse to believe the truth. They chose to believe lies and misinformation. Takesha, you too. But now look where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. Not one. You know how LeBron said he was going to Miami. How many rings are you going to get, LeBron, when you get to Miami? He said, not one, not two, not three, not four, but five, right? Trump right now is looking like he's going after some sort of indictment championship ring of sorts, right? How many indictments are you going to get, Trump? Not one, not two, not three, not four, but five. Trump. I mean, let's just be clear. This is terrible. This is terrible. I mean, in a way, it's kind of like we've told you this was coming, but think about this. His legacy, his family's legacy is forever ruined because he refused to take accountability for his own actions. Look at the state of this country. Look at it. Dad's a criminal. Granddad's a criminal. Uncle's a criminal. That's what these family members got to say when it comes to the former president. Yeah, what a joke. And yet they still spend all their time chasing down Hunter Biden. Listen up, Trump supporters. You have lost all credibility. At this point, the box is open for Trump supporters to only come in and apologize that they got it wrong. I don't want to hear another explanation. There's nothing else to explain. There's too many indictments. How many more does he need for you to realize this is an issue? And you can't say, well, it's the corrupt DOJ. Absolutely not. This is indictments all over the country. Merrick Garland doesn't control what goes on in New York. Merrick Garland isn't controlling what goes on in Arizona and Georgia. Come on, he's in charge of the DOJ, and he's not even overseeing this case. This is all Jack Smith. Trump supporters, it's time to apologize to America. All right? Now, if you don't want to apologize to America, fine. You know what I say. Go on to one of these other countries, right? Go on over there to Russia. Russia needs you. Or as a matter of fact, go on over there to China, where President Xi, right? Go ahead. I could care less at this point. Or do, as I suspect someone has done in today's news, as you can see above. Somebody has defected to North Korea. I just said it, all right? I didn't know if they were going to do it or not. I mean, goodness gracious. You mean to tell me we got people out here that listen to Zeus's lives, and I've been telling people, look, if you're not happy here, you can leave, right? I play the clip. And now they're saying a U.S. soldier has defected to North Korea. What a shame. A U.S. citizen has likely been detained in North Korea, and they're saying this is a soldier. Okay, after crossing the military demarcation line, and this is the same line the former president Donald Trump crossed, right? So you know that, I'm like, is this a Trump supporter or not? And I'm like, well, if they crossed the same line Trump crossed, and they're a U.S. soldier, it's starting to smell like a Trump supporter to me, because nobody in their right mind would do this, okay? This person was taking part in a tour of the Joint Security Area, the JSA. The love letters, the border village in the demilitarized zone between South Korea and North Korea, where soldiers from both sides stand guard. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a crying shame. We have real American citizens going to South Korea, and at the same time, their leader, Donald J. Trump, right, is currently getting indicted once again by the DOJ. Now, I'm not saying this guy is a Trump supporter. I don't know. But if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, darn it, it's a duck. How many of you, let me just ask the people out here, how many of you would go to South Korea and then defect to North Korea? Any of you out here would do that? I'm just asking for a friend. Any of you? Any of you? Magadonians, are you there? Would any of you defect to North Korea? I'm just asking. All right, I see a lot of no's. Any yeses? Come on, MAGAs. Rise up and speak your truth. I won't judge you. I won't judge you. I just wanted to know if there's anything we here can do to help you get there. I'm just asking, all right? All right, well, let's move on. I am not seeing any no's. And by the way, okay, well, that's South Korea if you're talking K-pop. But I'm talking about North Korea with Kim Jong-un. The one Trump wrote those love letters to, all right? Yes, he did get that target letter, and I'm pretty sure we will have an open discussion about it. And if you are a MAGA supporter, I'm more than willing to hear from you, only if you are willing to apologize to the United States of America for your seditious, treasonous conduct, all right? And that includes you too, Snuggles. Listen, we had a great Swerving, Snuggles, and I, and Mama Cat. And by the way, Mama Cat, if you're here, please let me know. I know it was your birthday yesterday. And you know what Zeus does on birthday. So if anyone knows if Mama Cat is here, just let her know I'm here and that she has a birthday song. But we were in there. We were trying to make peace yesterday, and I think I think we're on the right path. Because it's time we stop the personal attacks. I agree. And let's get straight down to business. Let's start telling the truth on social media, all right? So I'm going to continue to bring the truth, all right? And my hope is that these folks, these good friends of mine, they will continue to lead the MAGA cult towards healing by setting themselves as an example and apologizing to the rest of the United States of America for engaging in seditious, treasonous conduct. Yes, because your leader, Donald Trump, is going to jail. They don't like me because I tell the truth. So listen, I take the arrows so you don't have to. And it's okay. I don't mind telling the truth. Because, I'd rather tell the truth and be realer than you than to be out here believing lies and misinformation. And for those of you who continue to get out here and say Zeus is a Democrat operative, he works for the DNC, right? Look at this. Look at this. I keep doing this. No strings attached. I am not a hand puppet. I do these lives to make sure the truth gets out there and to make sure that there is no excuse for folks remaining in the dark about what the heck is going on with our country, right? Target 45, yeah. He's the big target, like I said. And this January 6th, you know what I'm wondering? Who else got a target letter? Because he didn't do this all by himself. Come on, folks. We know there were people in Congress that were helping him do this. Oh, Jack Smith, go ahead, do your thing. I won't look. Jack Smith, just do whatever you got to do, and you can call it a witch hunt. You can call it whatever you want. I call it good old fashioned law and order, right? Trump supporters, to my subscribers, if you see any Trump supporters in here, please hand them some knee pads. All right, we're at that time. Jack Smith and Fonnie Willis are bringing hell and hot water to the MAGA world. They're not playing. We're not playing. If we're not scared of Russia, why do you think we're scared of MAGA? Come on, folks, use your noggin. All right, we gotta hurry up, and then I gotta open up these boxes and then get back to whatever I was doing before this all started. I gotta tend to my affairs. But let's talk about this really quickly. A new book has claimed that Trump ordered an official to break the law. Don't boo me! Don't boo me! Would you rather me lie? Listen, this story begins begins when the Homeland Security Secretary was ordered to the United States-Mexico border by a shouting Trump while she was in Europe working on international cybersecurity. According to Taylor, the guy's writing a great book, by the way, you should check it out. After failing to secure funding for his border, for the wall from Congress, Trump threatened to close the United States borders. Behind the scenes, he ordered it outright as his staff tried to explain to him that there were laws that barred him from doing this. After Trump he screamed at this woman, and you call this a leader? He's screaming at a woman. Wow. He screamed these orders. And this guy, Taylor, he recalls sitting on the border waiting for Donald Trump to arrive. He called. Instead of arriving, he called instead with more demands. Trump was told that all of the fixes to the border problem had been prepared for in a bill for Congress. His White House never got behind it. She hammered him for his disorganization and dressed down staffers like Stephen Miller, who has been accused of having his own ideological problems with non-white people, right? And when Trump arrived at the border on April 5th, 2019, the press ignored a planned roundtable discussion and pressed to figure out if the border was going to be closed. And this is what Donald Trump says. We are full, all right? Tell the judges we are completely full. The bins are full, and we cannot let anyone else in. Oh no, Taylor writes. He was back on it. The president was pressuring agents to seal the border. Shame, what a shame, right? He's pressuring these people at the border agents. Trump is telling them to seal the border. Don't let nobody in, all right? Just say, sorry, judge, I can't do it. We don't have the room, Trump said, all right? He was telling them to ignore federal judges and to deport people anyway, even if they had a right to be in the United States. I strained to hear what the agents were saying to the president, Taylor goes on. A Customs and Border Protection leader tried explaining to him that it would be unlawful, all right? You just can't tell people you're not allowed in the country, Trump, especially when they're American citizens. Come on, Trump. Trump goes back and says, seriously, keep them all out. He said, keep them all out. Don't let any more in. This is what he said, and this is why they're saying this is a problem. He says, if you go to jail for it, I'll pardon you. Wow. If you go to jail, I'll pardon you. This is facts. Trump offered a presidential pardon in exchange for an illegal act. And you wonder why he's not getting another term. The man is constantly engaging in unlawful and illegal conduct just like this. Instead of passing legislation and doing it the legal way, he's acting as though he's some sort of tyrant, as if he's some sort of king of the United States and that, laws don't apply to him. And I'm so glad that these folks at the border had the courage to stand up to this criminal right in the middle of committing another felonious act. What a shame! Listen up, Trump supporters. At this point, like I said, if you're mad, you got to be mad at only yourself at this point, because we told you this over and over and you still refuse to believe the truth. Like I said, if you want to go get somebody, if you want to have people lie to you, this might not be the live to be in, all right? Because over here, ladies and gentlemen, we tell the truth, all right? And, here's more truth, right? Trump ideologue Christina Bobb was almost handed a top secret government doomsday guide, right? What a shame. What a shame. Listen up, MAGA. I know you can't believe all this truth is coming out this fast, but it's designed and engineered to this way, especially for you, so that you can't go anywhere but straight through it. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be real quick because then I got to open up these boxes, and I know there's a lot that we got to talk about. There's a guide that exists in the White House that is kind of like a doomsday instruction manual, and very few people have access to it, right? And this woman right here, Christina Bobb, she's the attorney that told the DOJ there's no more classified documents, right? She's also one of Trump's most loyal supporters, okay? But she also has about as much experience in national security as an action-adventure novelist, but she has long been a Trump loyalist, according to Taylor. Taylor's the same guy. The Doomsday Book is the kind of instruction manual for every possible national emergency. Recently, declassified records suggest, that the presidential emergency action documents allowed the president to invoke extraordinary powers. This record hint at a draft authorizations to enable the White House to unilaterally detain dangerous people, censor the news media, flip an internet kill switch, right? Take over social media and suspend Americans from traveling. These might be the type of actions a president would take if the nation's capital was destroyed, enemy forces were hunting down United States leaders, or the survival of the United States democracy was in doubt. Well, ladies and gentlemen, according to Taylor, all right, this is the same guy. What did he say? It is with the full understanding that there were many characters wandering the halls of the White House who would happily try to convince Trump to use this book for non-emergencies. I know. They would try to manufacture a crisis so that he would invoke presidential emergency actions? Taylor wondered. The nightmare nearly came true. In Trump's final year in office, the White House sought to put a loyalist, this woman right here, into one of those jobs with access to the Doomsday Book, according to sources. Most recently, ladies and gentlemen, this woman, Bob, lied in a court affidavit, and there were no more documents in the Mar-a-Lago, all right, when there were many more documents. And she has suffered the consequences with increased scrutiny from the DOJ. I think it's important, ladies and gentlemen, to point out this story and the previous story, just to highlight how dangerous Donald J. Trump is. This is the guy that they are saying should get in the White House once again. Absolutely not. He was going to give this woman access to the Doomsday Book? Right? And he's down there telling the border people to break the law, and in exchange he would pardon them. What a crying shame. All right. Yes, they don't like me because I tell the truth. Now listen up, ladies and gentlemen. My last topic, and then I'm opening up these boxes because I know we have a lot to unpack. This is the last thing. One of my favorite things to do, and you all know it, is this. It's always a pleasure to talk about these folks. Oh, you got a birthday song, Lab? Okay, all right. We got 2 birthday songs. All right. One of my favorite things to do, all right, is to talk about these January 6ers, right? The ones that are actually getting held accountable for their crimes, all right? And this is going to be quick. But this defendant, ladies and gentlemen, she unleashed a courtroom rant at the sentencing hearing, attacking everything from groceries and gas prices to the prosecutors trying her case. All right. Audrey Rumsey, who was found guilty of 7 January 6 charges, called the prosecutors liars. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Guess what the judge ended up doing? giving her 6 years. Yeah. And what were those charges tied to? And she's 54 years old. She was found guilty of 7 charges related to the insurrection, including 3 counts of assaulting a police officer. I thought we backed the blue. I guess we don't back the blue anymore. 3 counts of civil disorder and 1 count of obstruction. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the DOJ a round of applause for once again taking out the trash. Let that be a lesson, MAGA. If you listen to Donald Trump, you might as well be booking your next appointment to the next federal judge, all right, to the federal prison, all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's open up these boxes. It's time to hear from those of you who are brave enough to get in the box and tell the truth, all right, because this is what this is about. It's getting the message out. So let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, all right, first up.
Oh my goodness.
Is it a good day?
It's a good day. I read his ranting letter on Truth Social. Oh, he is
Oh, you have what he said on Truth Social?
Oh yes, darling. It's me.
Please read it. Because I can't get to it right now, but please, ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's story time.
Oh my gosh. He goes, wow. On Sunday night, while I was with my family, having just arrived from the Turning Point event in Florida, where I won the straw poll against all other Republican candidates with an 8.7%, with the poll showing me in the leading Republican primary the very substantial numbers, almost everyone predicting that I will be the Republican nominee for president. And as I am leading Democrat Joe Biden in the polls by a lot, horrifying news, all caps, for our country was given to me by my attorneys. Deranged Jack Smith, the prosecutor with Joe Biden's DOJ, sent a letter, and again, it was Sunday night, stating, I guess you're not supposed to contact him on Sunday night, stating that I am a target, all caps, of the January 6th grand jury investigation, and giving me a very short 4 days to report to the grand jury, which almost always means an arrest and indictment.
Law and order is I am so shocked.
Couldn't love this anymore. That is out of his mouth, MAGA. That's what he said. I'm so
I
sad
am
for
so shocked.
I'm so
Trump,
sad
it
for
came
him.
out of nowhere. We had no idea this was going to happen to you. What? Did he say that Jack Smith gave this to him on the Sabbath day?
On the Sabbath while he
Oh my
his family.
God.
He's deranged. Jack Smith.
Woo! That Jack Smith
Jack Smith
is so, he's not
hit
like
him on a
this.
Sunday again.
Woo-wee.
Poor
Oh.
guy.
Oh my God! Oh man, this Jack Smith. Oh man, we tried to tell you, Trump. We tried to tell you.
Right.
You say all these crazy things about Jack Smith. You don't think this stuff was going to happen to you?
I just love how he writes it.
Oh.
He's so perturbed. He hit me on a Sunday again.
Yeah.
Target, which always means an arrest and indictment.
I am. So listen, I don't really know what else there is to say, Shay.
I don't either.
Oh.
It's a cruel
Oh,
summer. Yes,
my.
yes. Have we need to play It's a Cruel Summer.
We need to play it. We need to play it. Listen up, MAGA. There's nothing else there's nothing really. There's nothing else to say, MAGA. It's over. I don't.
So,
Do you think there's other people that got a target letter like this, Shay?
hmm
Yeah.
oh yeah, oh yeah. There's that. I guarantee you, there's a ton that have
hmm
gotten target letters.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Which
yeah.
will
Shay,
be
Shay,
posted.
they're saying you're wrong, Shay, for sharing this. This is a corrupt DOJ, Shay.
Oh.
This came out of nowhere, Shay. Really? Aren't you surprised this happened?
Yeah, I'm so surprised. Yeah, we knew this was happening, but why we're laughing is because I read what Trump posted. Like,
Yeah.
this is his words, how he responded to getting the letter,
Mm.
and it's the facts, it's the truth. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
go
yeah.
look on True Social or on Twitter or you Google it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's
You-
posted all over the place. So,
What?
but
No
those are
lies detected. And
yeah.
this is why at this point, MAGA at this point, they just need to apologize, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They need to stop, believing that this is just, not happening. He's not going to jail. He's not, he's going to be the next president. He's
hmm
no, there's no way. I mean, all attorneys, even MOD said it. She said it.
Oh,
She knows the law.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And she
It's
said it.
time.
Look,
Yeah.
it's not good that the federal prosecutors have indicted him. It's not good. It isn't. So,
I just I would love to see his attorneys giving this letter to him. I seriously would. I would pay top dollar. Hand this to Trump right now. Oh yeah. You talk about you might be eating dinner, right? He probably was, ordering Cokes, right? You know how he likes to do that. Where's the Cokes at and stuff like that. Don Jr.'s there, and his attorney comes in. Listen, we got some news to give you. Here you go. Jack Smith wants to see you again in that courtroom.
yeah, you got to show up. And then it was said 4 days, but somebody said he has agreed to show up in 2 days or something like
Oh,
that. So,
oh, oh!
yeah,
You would want to, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You
So
would
by
want to act
Friday,
like you
he
know
will.
what time it is now, Trump.
Yeah.
Is he going? Is he? You know what I would say? I don't want to put this out there, but we need to watch him.
Oh,
Okay, he. I
oh,
don't. I don't think while he's projecting this image of strength, I actually see it's a sign of weakness.
oh, yeah.
Okay, he has no understanding of how nasty this is about to get. Really,
No,
the January 6th thing. This is bigger than the classified documents, if you
I think
ask
so
me.
too. I do
Right?
too. Yeah,
Right?
this is much larger. This is much more because the only way to literally stop him from any way to strip him of any presidential what's the word, not awards, but
Right.
presidential coverage, or what's the word, y'all know what I'm saying,
Yeah, yeah. This is
all
the
the things he
14th. This is
gets, right?
14th Amendment talk,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yes, yes, yes. So the only way that can happen is if he is charged with insurrection.
Right, right.
If he's
So
convicted of insurrection, they
yeah.
can take away all his presidential duties,
So
powers, all that stuff.
yeah, and this is why, because I don't know what the charges are, but if they're charging him with insurrection, you can kiss his presidential run goodbye.
Oh, absolutely. It also takes away his Secret Service. It takes away his rights to a presidential library. It takes his rights away from having a presidential funeral. All of it, all the
It's over.
rights.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
over.
yeah.
So
So, and this is great news for America, by the way. This is great news uh, for the world because what this shows is that nobody. What this shows is that nobody is above the law, right?
Mhm.
So Shay,
And including the president of the United States needs to be held to that account.
yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. So I can sense I'm going to have to get familiar with this document, and we might have to revisit this later today in the closet of truth. All right.
Absolutely. Yeah, do that. And I'm sure we will be seeing the indictment. There will be another several week of our time spending time reading the indictment once again. And then we got Fonnie Willis's indictments coming. which they believe that there's Rudy Giuliani, Lindsey Graham, Sidney Powell, all those are going to be included in that. So it's something.
Jail. Listen,
I
jail is
tried
the
to tell
only
you the
thing.
man's a criminal, but y'all refused to listen. Couldn't
Yeah.
vote for a woman.
Yeah.
We really tried to tell you guys. I don't know. It's time to wake up. Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go, my friend.
All right.
A good day. All right.
It's a good day. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the beautiful Shay a round of applause.
Love you, Zusi. Bye, everybody.
All right. No lies detected. No lies detected, right? MAGA, listen up. I know you're upset right now that your leader is going to not only be disqualified from running for office, Cassius, thank you. Not only running from office, but he's going to probably spend the rest of his life in jail with his supporters. I know that's disturbing to hear, but I want you to make sure you walk away knowing Zeus and his friends were telling you this the whole time. Don't act surprised. And you know what? Think about it like this. It's not so bad to go to jail and come out a better person, right? Isn't that what this is about? Rehabilitating, getting people rehabilitated. Just think about the human being he will become after he, spends some time in jail. He'll probably come out a better father, a better uncle. He'll probably come out a better person. Don't you want that for him? I mean, let's be honest. That's what jail is for, to help people who don't know how to do right on their own get it right. A little structure won't hurt. Go in, Trump, this is what time you got to get up to eat your breakfast. This is what time you have your lunch, your day. This is when you can play. It's like adult daycare for Donald Trump. This is needed. All right. So don't be upset, because a lot of people in America go to jail when they break the law and they come out better. All right, Trump supporters. So I know this is hard, but trust me, God's involved, right? God's gonna touch his heart and heal him, so that he's going to be able to get into heaven. And this is all God's plan, right? This isn't the DOJ. Merrick Garland isn't that brilliant. Jack Smith. This is God's plan for Donald Trump. Trump supporters, listen to Zeus, all right? Look at David. David, having King Solomon. Think about Jesus, right? Didn't Jesus have to get persecuted? This is all part of God's plan. Don't get in God's way for Donald Trump. God doesn't need you, all right? Just let the law do what it does. Let this all play out. If he's innocent, God's going to expose the corruption. All right. Now, let's bring up our next guest. Let's see. Who do we got next? Let's see. I know it. Dark Nutty. I gotta deal with Dark Nutty. Good morning, Dark Nutty. Have you repented and turned away from your sins?
Never. Never.
Oh,
how are you, brother?
My God. So what do you got for us?
So I'm gonna push the envelope with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna always push the envelope, but this is your live and I respect it. But is there any way that you will consider bringing Miss Takesha up in the box with me?
I can. Ask and it shall be granted up to.
Well, I appreciate that, because I'm glad you brought me up before her, because she's a hard act to follow, and I'm so glad you brought her up before me.
Good morning. How are you?
All right. Another day in the kingdom. Is there anybody else that needs to come up?
Hold on. I have an announcement. I would like everyone to know that I will be putting my collection plate and my Cash App in the comments.
Okay.
Because the Bible says it's better to give than to receive, and you have not because you ask not. And I need to go to Walmart, and so I will be putting my Cash App in the comments for donations.
She's always on one,
especially since Nutty brought me on up early.
All right, put it out there. Put it out there, moderators. Please pin it. All right, because listen.
Well, I guess he just proved that point, because I did ask for you to come up, and he granted that ask. So I guess Scripture is absolutely correct. Ask and it shall be given,
Now,
right?
can you pin it right there, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know how to do all of that stuff while I'm hosting, but go ahead and
So what I
support the
wanted to
team.
say about the attorney that Trump has, it's a shame that someone spends hundreds of thousands of dollars going into student debt to get a law license, to spend the countless hours of law schools, the writing of papers, the research, all of this thing. See, I'm a law school dropout.
Right,
I know what it takes to go to law school.
right,
I couldn't take all my years of law school, so I dropped out. I'm like, deuces, I just went and got a PhD.
right,
The fact that this woman went through, got her law degree, right?
right.
And she's going to throw it all away for Donald Trump. If she lied and didn't know she was lying, that's one thing. But it seems as if she knew Donald Trump was lying, and so she lied for him. So if that's the case, she will lose. She will become the next Rudy Giuliani. She will lose her law license. And you know what? I don't feel bad for her at all. Another thing I don't feel bad for. So I know I'm going to get crucified for this, but as Americans, we got to stop going to these places, getting close to these places where we can get potentially get captured, and then you want the full weight of the United States government to come bail you out. The devil is a lie. So why in the world was this person near the DMZ? Why?
Why? Listening
So
to Trump?
yeah, and another thing, everybody knows that Russia is evil. Everybody knows this. So as Americans, why do you continue wanting to go to Russia?
Why?
Why? Because when you get captured, when something happens, now it's the full weight of the United States government trying to rescue and save you.
Preach.
I'm tired of it. Stop going to these places.
There you go. There you go. We're done. We're done. If you want a trip to Russia or North Korea or China, just ask us. All right, we'll help you get there. Trust me. You don't got to do all this crazy stuff.
But when you get your butt in a sling, don't come calling whomever the president is. Don't come calling saying, "I need your help.
It's a one-way
They've
trip.
captured me."
Yeah. Yeah, it's a one-way trip, all right, ladies and gentlemen, to these places. Then we're not going to support you while you're there. You're on your own.
So,
yeah, like Brittany Garner as well. She's not exempt.
no, she's not.
No.
But I was going to say in her defense, but I'm not giving her any defense. But in her case, it's an indictment on the business practices that we have here in the United States, that somebody the caliber of Brittany Griner, who is a absolute beast in the WNBA, has to go to another country during the off season just to make their money.
Right.
Because the WNBA don't pay nearly a third of what they pay in the NBA, and these women are out there balling like the ballers they are.
Yeah. Don't go to Russia or North Korea to ball.
Right.
I mean, I get it. Not all money is good money.
No, but that's an indictment on the business practice that she felt like she had to.
Yeah, I get that, but listen, let's indict the business practice. Let's not take it to Vladimir Putin, all right? And get the United States involved in this international situation, especially between what's going on right now with Russia, Ukraine. No way.
Absolutely. And there's another thing about your boy Donald Trump.
Get him out of here.
Isn't it funny how every time we've been made aware of a possible indictment of Donald Trump, it came from his mouth?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It didn't come from the evil Jack Smith.
No.
It didn't come from any leaks. It came from Donald Trump.
You hear that?
And so this shows you that I'm sure he's already made at least $1 million off the grift just by announcing that.
You think he's grifting right now?
1,000%.
Wow.
He put his collection plate out there.
Wow.
Go ahead, Ms. Takesha.
Listen, I want to say that Donald Trump gonna have more fingerprint paintings than a kindergarten class to put on the refrigerator at home.
Facts.
Listen, L.D. Dunning, you know I call him Loose Duke Dunning.
Oh.
While he was up last night making that little truth, he probably was scratching them 5 hairs that he got on top of his head, after he took that toupee off to refresh that Velcro so he could stick it back on in the morning. He probably went through more Depends than a baby that done drunk 15 gallons of juice last night. You up, you scared. You know you finna get indicted again. Why'd you in the post, in the tweet that Shay read, why you had to uplift yourself before you took yourself down? Who does that? Who does that, Zeus?
Miss Takesha, was that a question or was it a rhetorical question?
It's rhetorical. I'm saying,
It's
what if I
rhetorical. Oh,
come
okay.
up every day and say, hey, this is Takesha, the greatest comedian on Zeus's show, the one that makes you laugh. The one y'all say y'all love. I'm the greatest of all time.
Oh,
And that's how I lead
I like
out.
how she did that, Zeus. I like how she did that.
Who does this?
Let her do it.
Who does this, Zeus?
Huh?
Who does that?
Well, apparently Donald Trump.
Jack Smith's friend.
Jack Smith.
Friend.
Who's
Trump.
his friend?
Trump. Now, LD need to stop telling me he was out with his family. Who, Don Jr. and Eric? Because that's the only ones fool with you.
Oh.
Come on, what family? What family, Zeus? Now, Melania wasn't there, Lil Pisa wasn't there, and neither was Ivanka or her husband. Wasn't nobody there but Eric. He was sitting there. They say barely could keep his mouth closed. They need to hurry him get that baby some braces. Because they say he was sitting, the baby say his mouth was gapped open like a tunnel that a train go through. And he kept trying to close it, but it wouldn't stay closed. It just kept popping open like a Jack in the Box.
Oh, Lord.
Listen, they said that Don Jr. took more bathroom breaks than a kidney patient that just had dialysis. They say he came back sniffing like he had allergies. You know what he was going in there to do.
Oh my God.
He
Takesha,
sat there sniffing like a bloodhound through the whole thing.
I think you got Zeus kind of speechless because he's over there stuttering.
I'm just saying. It's just ridiculous.
When
It's ridiculous.
it's funny, Nutty. You know how this works.
No, I'm just saying. I'm laughing at your response though. Your response is pretty funny too.
Just saying. It's getting ridiculous.
Listen, this is a special day.
It's a very special day.
And so I have a question. It's not rhetorical, and this is for you, Zeus, and Takesha chime in. This is a serious question. What is it going to take for these people to just stop supporting Donald Trump? What is it going to take? Because even though we're laughing about this is kind of scary that he is the lead nominee for the Republican nomination. This is kind of scary that so many people are still out there saying they're going to support him. What is it going to take?
What's scary about it?
What's scary about it is that I'm not afraid of Donald Trump. What I'm afraid of is that the sheer number of people that still support him, that's a big number in this country. That's what I'm scared about. It's like, why are these people still supporting this one man? We've had Republican presidents before. We've had Republican presidents get beat.
You don't get it.
Dark Nettie.
Tell him.
Dark Nettie.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
what we're not gonna do as Democrats who are secure with our candidate is use the word.
I'm secure with our candidate. No, I think you're missing the point that I'm making.
Hold on. Let me finish
I'm holding.
What we're not gonna do is use the word scared when it comes to Donald Trump.
Facts.
Just say that it behooves you. You know, they don't know that word. Just say it behooves you.
Yeah.
That these people are still supporting this man. But you never use scared from our side when we talk about the Trumpster.
No, sir. Nutty, Takesha, thank you so much. Because see, Nutty, he may have bumped his head a little too much. All right.
No, he just put the wrong word in. We're not afraid. We're not scared. It behooves.
I'm giving him a hard time. He gives me.
It behooves us that these people are still supporting Dirty Diaper Dunny.
No lies detected.
What it's gonna take is we're gonna have to go and find the man that was overheard that should have been the Surgeon General for Trump and see if we can get some brain surgeries done on these people.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure he needs a job because he thought he had one for 8, but he only had one for 4.
Y'all funny in those comments. Nutty, are you still scared?
No, so let me make myself clear. Again, I want to make. There's nothing afraid of Donald Trump that I am. What I'm
All
saying is
right.
the sheer number of people who support him. These are voting people in our country, and if they will get behind somebody like Donald Trump, who's the next person they're going to get behind? This is what I'm talking about when I'm saying this is scary. It's
Oh.
like
They
the
are
sheer
they
number of
already
people. The
they
sheer number of
already rubbing
people.
on Putin, so we know who they'll get behind.
Well,
Right.
oh, yeah, to
We
your
don't
point.
Really?
we don't trust these people. These people jump on whoever they can. They're just like fleas when a dog walk by. They just jump.
Well,
Oh
so
my
I
God.
heard my bell. I heard my bell. So I just want to say one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't go live. I'm thinking about going live and doing a course in constitutional law,
You
Oh,
need to.
go
and
for
just
it.
going from the Declaration of Independence to the Bill of Rights into the Constitution.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
I'm gonna
what it seems as if is that everyone on TikTok have become lawyers. They've become constitutional law professors,
Oh.
which I know there's more out there than just myself, but I actually get paid to do this.
Oh.
And they've become judges. They've become prosecutors. They know everything on TikTok.
Mm.
So there are a few people on here that I will invite to this, and that's Legal Dad. You guys know Barrister,
Yep.
who is an actual lawyer, and
I
like
love Barrister.
not like MOD, who's not an actual lawyer, who went to
Keep.
some internet ABA and signed up for a $45 a year subscription to call herself a lawyer. Yeah,
Oh.
the devil is a lie. We know, we
She's
see
not a
you,
lawyer.
MOD. We see
She's
you.
not a lawyer.
And just one more thing, and I'm gonna drop. Not all skin folk is kinfolk.
I'm on in there now.
And with that being said, Takisa, you take it away. Y'all have a blessed day.
All
Well,
right. All right. All
Nettie, I'm
right.
done. You done took my time when
Yeah.
you brought me up here with you, brother.
All right. Well,
Sorry,
listen, ladies and
Keisha.
gentlemen, let's give Dark Nutty and Takesha a round of applause for once again bringing the truth. All right, no lies detected. You know what this is a call for, ladies and gentlemen. As you all are aware, Donald J. Trump has received a target letter from Jack Smith. You know who Jack Smith is, right?
And he's a big Trump hater. Openly, he's a Trump hater. And his wife is even more of a Trump
I'm
hater.
gonna show you how much my wife is a Trump hater, Trump. I'm gonna indict you on a Sunday, right? Let's go ahead and give Jack Smith a round of applause.
Donald Trump is indicted and they take one charge and they turn it into 36 charges.
Get him, Jack. And listen,
Every time the radical left Democrats, Marxists, communists, and fascists indict me,
right?
I consider it a great badge of courage.
Why are you so scared now, Trump? It's a great badge of courage, right? Listen,
Everyone knows.
the gloves are off, MAGA. All right?
Everyone knows he's. And I wouldn't have said this 3 weeks ago.
I wouldn't
I
have.
wouldn't have said it. I was actually very kind to him.
We were.
I was very kind to him, but now we can't be kind anymore because the gloves are
The
off.
gloves are off. The
The jar has been opened.
jar is open.
He's taken millions of dollars from other countries like China. He's totally compromised.
He is.
He's taken millions and millions of dollars from other countries.
Trump is totally compromised, and Jack Smith knows it. All right, MAGA. All right. I know this is a tough pill to swallow. And I have a friend out there that he likes to quote what Nancy Pelosi says, that he has a a right to prove his innocence. And he goes, well, that's not how the Constitution works. You're not supposed to have to prove that you're innocent, right, Zeus? No, in these cases, Trump is going to have to prove he's innocent because the evidence is overwhelming. Jack Smith has an amazing, an outstanding conviction rate. Top tier conviction rate. I hear it hovers between 97 and 98%. Can you believe that? Imagine staring down the barrel against a prosecutor like Jack Smith, a Trump hater, a thug, a deranged person.
He's deranged, Jack Smith.
Yeah, that Jack Smith has indicted Donald Trump once again. And I hear he has, 2 to 4 days to turn it in. So, ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves and please buckle up. I'm not going to, I don't feel sorry. I don't feel sorry for Trump. Absolutely not, Zeus. You should have a heart. Why should I have a heart? Look at what this man has done to this country. He's divided the nation. He's lied, he's misrepresented Christians. All right. He's ruined the lives of millions of people, ruined careers. All right. Look at the state of the country. He called, you know what he did? This is when I knew we really had a problem.
I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have.
And they turn around and they try to go, look at Hillary Clinton, look at Barack Hussein Obama, look at President Biden, look at Hunter Biden. But when we ask you about all these indictments, all these charges, you lie. You know what? Because silence is a form of lying as well, right? Did you rob the bank? That doesn't mean you get off because you didn't say anything. That just means you're not trying to incriminate yourself. You know Donald Trump is definitely in a lot of hot water. And instead of holding him accountable and saying, like, listen, Trump, we know you will do anything for us. But at this point, the relationship is so toxic, it's in all of our best interest that we stop enabling you. Instead of his supporters making the decision to stop enabling Trump and pushing him to commit more crimes, you sit back and encourage him to go further and further into breaking the law. Yeah, I don't have any remorse for this. As far as I'm concerned, this is, as some say, God's plan. All right, now let me bring up the next guest. All right, let's see, who do we have next? All right, Poker Dad, greetings, welcome. How are you doing, champ?
I'm doing well. Good morning to you.
All right, good morning. You heard the latest.
I did. Thank you for the Zeus news in the morning.
You're welcome.
Able to get the latest and greatest of the hot topics.
You're right. And it's Z rated, by the way.
Let me fix my earphones real quick. Give me 1 second.
All right, let's get them fixed. Because I would hate to think you're on that MAGA Wi-Fi. That MAGA Wi-Fi does a lot to take away the message, all right? It takes away, it corrupts the truth, and we don't want that in today's life. Yes, it is Z-rated, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. It's not a hammer of lies. It's the hammer of truth, and today it is actually oozing with a lot of truth. It really is. And it says, if there's MAGA people in here and this message is uncomfortable,
If you're not happy here, then you can leave.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned, if you hate our country,
yeah.
if you're not happy here, you can leave.
Did you hear that? Poker Dad, are you ready?
Am I echoing?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. So
All right.
we'll ride with this the way it is.
Let's
I
ride
was
with
just afraid I was. So I heard something that what Nutty was referring to and saying how some obviously I know he's not worried or scared of Trump, but I think that the Democrats and the Democratic Party need to realize that Trump is the best thing that ever happened to the Democratic Party.
Are you in here divulging classified information, Poker Dad?
I wouldn't say it's classified. I mean, I think it's very apparent that he has completely destroyed any opposition to the Democratic Party. And the fact of the matter is his followers are A, dying off every day or running away from the party. That's the fact. We're getting less and less people that are following his. Just because the wheel is squeaking doesn't mean it's going to get fixed. You're just going to get replaced.
My no lies detected. My hammer would be going off, ladies and gentlemen. He's just saying things that I prefer him not to say because he's trying to show the playbook a little bit. So what you're trying to say, Poker Dad, in other words, is in a way, all of this is making it easier for Biden to win again.
You could have a troll run for president and he would beat Donald Trump right now.
Okay. But in other words, Biden is probably going to beat
Zeus,
Donald
you
Trump.
could run for president and beat Donald Trump right now.
So in other words, Biden's going to win again, Poker Dad? Go ahead and let's say it together. God bless President Joe Biden.
I think whoever runs against him is going to win.
He would beat Trump.
Yes. Zeus for president. How about it?
Do we like that, ladies and gentlemen? Zeus for president?
We should put that in the polls.
Yeah.
Does Zeus have a shot?
Yeah. I think listen, I'm not getting indicted. There's no I haven't taken any classified documents, right? I mean, I think I could do this. Right? I know how to control my temper and not be yelling at people and trying to exchange.
You're Triple H. That's everything we need in a president.
Right. I guess you're right. I mean, listen, no lies detected, right?
That looks like a T-shirt to me. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I think we need to work on that. All right.
Right.
Zeus for president. Thank you, Shay. Well,
anyway,
anything is possible, but I think you're spot on that. In a way, Trump is making it easier for the Democrats, right?
Think about what's happening right now. Right? So it went from really a very even playing field when it comes to the voting base,
right?
To he's literally losing Republican voters to the millions.
Wow.
The only difference is he's pulling the old Democrats, the ones that just had no clue, the bigoted fools that decide to just get behind this man. That's all that's happening right now. That's all he's getting out of this. Wow. It's not going to be enough to ever be able to win against a Democratic Party that's actually sticking together.
Right. You hear this, MAGA? It's over as long as Trump is in the picture. But
I tell you what he has done. He's a brilliant businessman. He's a brilliant marketer, and he has had a great money grab out of this that's tax-free.
Oh. Well, do you know Jack Smith is looking at some of that money grabbing, right?
Go get him.
Yeah.
Go get him.
Because he lied to people to get the money. You know, the 2020 election thing, right? The election was stolen, and he used it as a way to get them to, send them money when it wasn't stolen.
Yeah, I would be willing to say that the next play for Donald J. Trump after he miserably loses this election and probably goes to jail for, even if it's, house arrest or whatever, Mar-a-Lago prison.
White House arrest, right? Isn't that what we call it?
White House arrest, yes. Even if this were to happen, I'd almost be willing to make a small wager here on TikTok today and now, saying that by the time this is all said and done, now that he's found his new Christian values in the book that he hasn't read yet, by the end of 2026, there will be the Donald J. Trump Church.
Oh my God! Poker Dad, why'd you go there?
I can see it happening already.
Why did you go there? Look at that. 81% said Zeus for president. Look at that, Poker Dad. You're on to something.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Can I be in the cabinet?
Yes, absolutely. Do you promise to tell the truth and nothing but the truth?
Absolutely.
That's going to be the thing everyone has to do, okay? Because I'm
I'm the
not going
most
to.
honest Republican on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
I'm the
I
most
thought.
humble
Okay, I'll give you
Republican
that.
on TikTok.
Okay, I'll give you that. Okay, because I thought you were going somewhere else with that, but I'm glad you stopped right there. All right.
I'm the most
It is hard
handsome
for people to tell the
Republican
truth.
on TikTok.
Huh?
I'm the most handsome Republican on TikTok.
Poker Dad, listen, you're encroaching into some dangerous territory. All right. I'm gonna need you to relax a little bit. All right.
Absolutely.
Well, listen up, champion. I'm gonna have to move it on to our next guest. But
All
as
right, my man.
I appreciate your honesty and integrity in the kingdom. All right.
All right, take it easy, y'all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Poker Dad a round of applause. No, ladies and gentlemen, I own the capital Triple H and the little Triple H as well. Nobody should ever encroach upon that sacred territory. I'm just being honest. Now, he did put the caveat that is tied to the Republican Party, and I'm not in there, so I really can't say much about it, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up our next guest, April. Hello, madam.
Good
Good morning,
morning,
April.
you handsome truth teller, you. Lord
Thank
have
you, April.
mercy.
Listen, is it this way or is it that way? You never know, right? I just feel so good. Listen, what do you got for us, and how are you doing?
I need you to bring up the woman that got convicted, your background that you had, the latest conviction.
The January 6er.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know if I have her photo.
Well, just the topic you had up.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I got what you need. Right, wait there. Yeah, right there.
Okay, she was sentenced to how many years?
6.
6 years. So earlier in this comment, I saw someone state, he/we will win president 2024. So I have a problem with this. So right now, this is my favorite thing, what's going on right now with Jack Smith. I've been waiting on this one right here to happen.
Right,
I
this
mean,
one
I
right
know
here.
we had Eugene, I know we had Bragg, I know we had the documents, but this is the one. This is the one that can stop him from running for president.
Yeah!
So all these people that thinks that this is them, it is not. It is him. Him,
Yeah.
everyone. Now he is doing exactly what he did before the insurrection. You know what he's posting?
What's he posting right now?
We've got, not right now, this was maybe yesterday, day before. So he's saying, more or less, they're coming after us. We've got to do something now. It's time to be tough
Right.
now. And he's putting exclamation points. Now,
He did that today?
Not today. I think it was yesterday. I got to look back on the days it was. But, and then he's saying it's time to fight fire with fire. They are trying to do away with the Republican Party. And yeah, so he's pushing all this fear out there. And this is getting ridiculous. People, it's not you. It's him.
Tell him, April.
It's not you. And all these people that are getting convicted now, and some of them up to 18 years convictions.
Oh, my God. 18 long ones?
Don't be acting a fool out there. Keep your asses at home. When he's whining to you that they're trying to take your country, they're trying to stop you. It's not you. It's him.
It's him.
So don't go down with the ship like these other people, like this woman up here. 6 years. 6 years for this man just because he wanted to sit there. This is ridiculous.
It is. Tell me.
When the comment, when he said we, there's no damn we in it. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just slip up.
I got that, April.
I know. I'm sorry.
I got it.
But we've got to stop this, y'all. It's not you. It's not you. Just think of that. It's not you. This man has tried to destroy this country.
Mm-hmm.
This man has done all these criminal acts, and you're blind to it.
Yeah.
And I'm really scared for this country, because when they think that everyone or Jack Smith or whoever it is coming
He's a
after them,
demon.
they're not realizing it.
Mm-hmm.
They just can't see it's not them. And
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing that Trump can do to make it better. He has done what he's done. He needs to go somewhere. He needs to stop destroying this country. You need to start backing. He's not going to be president again. You need to start finding you someone, whether it be Hutchinson, Haley, whatever, Pence, whoever. You need to fall behind someone else now.
Or book you or plan to spend Christmas in jail, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Jail's always an option.
don't go out there. Look what's happening to these people.
Yeah.
Look what's happening to these people for following a man just because he wanted to have that seat again. And he's doing the same thing to you in his Truth Social post, saying, oh, don't let them take it away from you. We're losing our country. Fire for fire. We've had enough. Don't fall for that. Please don't fall for it.
If they do, after all of this truth we put out, I'm not going to feel sorry for him. No way.
No, and it's refusal, and still can't fit in my brain why they align themselves with Trump, thinking that they're right beside him, that in the same league. Someone that's had a silver spoon in his mouth, never lifted a finger. That's why his hands is as small. He's never done any hard work in his life.
Oh, hey, brother,
Small hands. So, I mean, but y'all do you. But I'm just saying, please don't act a fool. You're just going to be in the same position these people like this woman up here is.
Mm-hmm. So, blaming gas prices and Biden and everything else instead of looking at the real culprit.
And that's another one we've stolen from them. The Democrats are the party of law and order now.
Yep. Yeah, you're right, April. Get them.
All right, I got to get back to work, but it just upset. I was really busy, and I said, I got to come outside. I said, that guy that said we, President 2024, please now.
Please. Please. It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
You have a great day, Zeus.
All right, you too, ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful April. It's not that hard to get in the box and tell the truth. It's like my grandmother used to say, tell the truth and shame the devil. All right? Yeah, no, it's not. Listen, I don't feel any remorse because, listen, how many of you got brothers and sisters and y'all used to get in trouble sometimes, right? You'd be like, who ate all of the snacks, right? You remember this happened? And you go and who ate all the snacks? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. And then they lied and said it wasn't them, and it really was. And then guess what? Who got in trouble? Everybody gets in trouble. And then guess what? They found out who it was that really ate the snacks. And then it's like, oh, so this individual, this guy ate all the snacks and got me in trouble, and now they're in trouble? Oh, I don't feel no remorse. I'll close my eyes and say, do whatever you want to them, Mom. I don't care, right? The whole country has suffered with Donald Trump in the White House. We've already suffered once. We're not suffering again. No, sir. Jack Smith. Listen, Jack Smith. Do whatever you want to him. I really don't care. Because he got me into a lot of nasty things while he was in office. Now it's payback, sir. You thought you were above the law and you found out you weren't. All right, let's bring up our next guest, ladies and gentlemen. Mimo, welcome to the show. How are you doing? Hello.
Hello,
Hey, I hear
hello.
you. I heard a little echo, but I
Hi.
think it's gone
You
away
hear
now.
me?
Yes, I
You hear
do.
me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Zeus.
Uh,
I just really wanted to get up here and just recognize you for the awesome job that you're doing to reach out to both sides, to have a decent conversation using no profanity.
mm,
And you're just really awesome in that
thank
because
you.
where the country is today, I
Mm,
think mental health is very important. I
nice.
just have a story to
Thank you.
share. I have a story to share. My father
Mm,
used to be he passed away, but he used to be
okay.
under the Muslim religion. It wasn't Muslim, is the walk with Elijah Muhammad. This is back in the 70s.
Okay.
And as he got to know him, my father got bamboozled. He was involved in like a cult setting,
Oh,
and that when he came to the realization, that thing hurted him. My mother said, when
wow.
it went to Malcolm X and him teaching the true meaning of Muslim is a religion.
Right.
But they was following more like a man saying that
Mm-hmm.
he was God. So I
Right.
feel I feel for the Trump supporters. It's something with Donald Trump that they resonate with, that they connect with. And we really need to pray
Mm,
because when you see you hear him, you hear his voice asking for more votes. You
right.
hear his voice that he's hiding, that he had classified document. I
Mm,
look at stuff from what he did himself with his voice. And
mm,
for me as African American, I choose not. It's not saying that I could never vote for a Republican, but
right.
Trump is a Republican that I cannot vote for. He likes to grab women by the hoo-ha.
Oh,
He likes to put down Mexican people, and if he could put down Mexican people, who's next? I can't stand behind that. And not
facts.
even and and not even that, the Central Park Five. People can change. I believe that people can change. When you get up there, you apologize. Had Donald Trump got up there, hey, I made a mistake. I called for the death. He took out a full page ad
What
and
a
called
shame.
for the death of five
Wow.
innocent black men that's been
Wow.
found, that the Central Park
Oh,
Five. They
I
made a
do.
mo-
I
they
do.
made a they made a movie out of that, and
Mm,
this man never apologized. So
mm,
for me, as when they said, Biden said, if you're not black, if you're gonna vote, it for me as an African American, I can't vote for someone that's racist and discriminate against other people. Mexican people, yeah, everybody have their ways. It's good and bad in every race. One
correct.
thing I know about Mexican people, they work hard. They
Yep.
might work for a little trouble. When I think Donald Trump was trying to say, he
Mm-hmm.
knew why to throw them under the bus because he used to use them. If you
Mm,
Google it, he got fined for using undocumented immigrants. So
mm.
he knew how much money America was losing, so he threw them under the bus. He knew
Wow.
some of the fake news, some of the news are fake, but he never expect them to go turn on him
Mm.
because that's what they push out there, you
Right.
know? So I just really wanted to tell you that you're doing an excellent job.
Thank
You're doing an
you.
excellent job. I believe that you're bringing even Trump supporters, you're making them see the light because you're having decent conversation. I
Thank you.
have been in live where everybody's yelling at each other, where I think people want to tell off people and people are not getting their point across. And I
Right.
like the way you handle your live. You're doing awesome to bring everybody together on both sides of the aisle. And that's what they need. And if you really want to run for president, do it. You got my vote.
Okay. All right. Listen, I don't want to do it, but I think all of you believe that I would be very successful at doing it. It would be an adventure, though, right?
Because you can speak to everybody, and that's what you need. You
Yeah.
speaking like Obama, he reached out on both sides of the aisle.
Uh,
I
uh,
know
uh,
our people sometimes, oh, he didn't do nothing for the. is he reached on both sides of the aisle, and I love that about Obama.
Yeah.
And Joe Biden, what he's doing, the stuff I like what he's doing. Yes, I'm not too happy about something, but
Yeah.
most of the things I am happy about. You know,
Right.
both sides lie. Both sides lie. But I go for the lesser evil. So
Tell him.
if Donald Trump could point out Mexican, I look at that as who's next. And everybody should look at it in that way. After the Mexicans, who's next? The Jews. After the Jews, who's next? The black. That's why I love everybody, white, black, Chinese. I don't care who they are. But
Yeah.
when you like that, I cannot vote for you.
I
So
agree 100%, Mimo. And listen, I thank you for that elaborate explanation about how folks can end up being in a cult and then how it could devastate them. You know, it does
yes.
irreversible harm to them and their families. I think that's a very solid thing to point out, especially to the MAGA, right?
Yeah, because and then I know a lot of stuff. Believe it or not, it's because for the mega crowd. Trump is getting all these and sometimes when it look like the little guy is not winning, they feel sorry for that and they want to stay on. They want to
Right.
stay on Trump's side and they're enablers. Instead of saying no, this is not right. Like a guy said 30 years ago, had you heard those tape when he said grab him by the
It'd have
hoo-ha,
been
they
over.
would have been it would have been over. But now we accept a president
Mm,
that talks like that. We accept a president that's being a bully. How can
yes.
we? My eyes, I'm flabbergasted myself. I don't
Yeah.
know how they voted for some. My father, from the age of 4 or 5, he told me, he said, Donald Trump, that's a con man. That's a con man. He got the gift for gab. He know the word. He says the same thing all the time. Is a word, Sean. I got a plan. I got a fabulous plan.
Yeah.
I can't tell you
He
about my
does. He,
plan, but I got a plan.
Wow. 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 Well, listen,
Thank you,
Mimo, I
Zeus.
appreciate it. All right. And then I got to move on to our next
All
guest.
right.
We got
Thank
to
you.
sing
Thank
a
you.
couple of happy birthday songs before I get up out of here. All right.
Okay. Have a
But as
great day,
always, it
Zeus.
was a pleasure checking in with you this morning, and I look forward to hearing more from you. You got a lot that you can share with us. All right.
All right.
All
Thank you,
right.
Zeus. You're
You-
awesome. Bye
Thank you.
bye.
You're awesome too, ladies and gentlemen. Mima, let's give her a round of applause.
I don't know how to
It's
get
not
out of
that
here.
hard to get in the box and tell the truth.
How do I drop?
Oh, I got you. I got you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know this guy right now, Jerry. He's not aligned with anything I do, and buckle up because I'm pretty sure it's going to be very shocking what he says. Jerry, what do you got? Jerry, come on, Jerry. Let's go ahead and do it. Jerry, get on. I guess his internet connection isn't working. You know, I heard the booze, ladies and gentlemen. I heard the boo. All right, let's bring up Red Crown, ladies and gentlemen. Red Crown. Jerry, you wore out your welcome and you didn't even say a thing. Look at that. Red Crown, greetings. Welcome, champion. How are you? Red Crown, welcome. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Bruce, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Another day in the kingdom, as always, telling the truth.
Excellent. Can you hear me okay?
You sound a little muffled. Are you under a
Okay.
pillow or something?
Hold on one second. Hold on.
You sound like you're in a pillow or something, Red Crown.
Okay. Is that better?
That's a lot better.
That's a lot better.
Yes, a lot better,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen. Is that a lot better?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Well, you know, Jack Smith is busy, as you can tell. What do you got for us?
Oh man. Well, I like that words that you were saying about Jack, and I'm glad he's doing what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
But did you hear about what's going on here in Texas?
Are you talking about the immigration issue?
Yeah, at the river.
I heard some things. I've heard some
Yeah.
things, but please get the truth out here to those of us that don't know. All right.
Well, apparently, excuse me, I had just taken the trash can out, just a little bit
Okay.
out of breath. I tell you what, can I drop out just for a moment and you bring somebody else up and then bring me back?
Absolutely. All right, ladies
Okay,
and gentlemen. Red crown, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We got what, two more, I think. Cash ass. Welcome, Cash ass. How you doing, champion?
Hey. What up there, brother?
What's going on, my good
Listen,
friend?
word. I want to talk about the backwardness, the
Oh,
backwardness
talk to
of
me.
of Macedonia.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
yes, the Ray Epps situation is hilarious.
Why?
Remember, because remember, they all thought that Ray Epps was some plant, some FBI plant.
Right,
And
I
old
heard.
Ray Epps, right. And old Ray got on 60 Minutes and said, I'm one of them. I'm a MAGA.
Ha! Ha!
They,
We've all known that.
Ray is suing them now, suing Fox News, suing Tucker the Sucker. You know, Tucker the Sucker getting hit with another lawsuit. Fox Entertainment getting hit with another lawsuit.
Listen, you gotta pay to play.
You got to pay to play, just like the old lady was there crying about gas prices and
Yeah.
everything like that while she's getting them sentences. You know, all of Magadam. I'm like, how many defeats can they take?
How
Uh,
many?
how many?
How many
They're
licks does
frying.
it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Pop? One of them.
Exactly. They're frying their own. You
Mhm.
know, they were so desperate that they took one of their own MAGA and tried to nail him to the cross and make him a part.
Isn't it so sad what they do to their own kind? They
Yeah,
treat their
man.
own worse than an infidel. Worse than an infidel.
Exactly.
They
And then
call
you have you have the Proud Boys fighting the Patriot Front.
why?
Be, yep, because the Patriot Front wears those masks, those white masks over their face, you know,
Yeah.
and the Proud Boys uh, wanted, to take their mask down. They were fighting, saying that, hey, why don't you show your face? You're a part of the, the Democrat left. So they're fighting each other, and
So
the
they wear
Patriot.
masks, but they didn't want to wear masks during the pandemic.
Right, exactly.
Wow, you can't make this stuff up, folks. What a
E-
shame.
exactly. And the thing about it is, like I said, with the backwardness, I put a word before the backwardness, but I know you're trying to keep it clean.
Yes.
The butt backwardness of it is that they're on the same team, but they're fighting each other.
Wow, what a shame. Tell them,
They're just destroying each other, man.
is it true they're making it easier for the Democrats by doing this?
I do believe so.
Hmm?
I do believe so. Just like with the new abortion thing that's going down in those in 7 states, I believe
Oh,
that
really?
the Republicans are trying to do a total ban on the abortion situation.
Right.
That's not going to bode well for them.
Nope.
You know,
Nope. Tell them.
they're not going for that.
It's not, ladies and gentlemen. Are you listening? It's time
It's
to cut it out, MAGA. It really is. It's getting
it's
too
butt
easy to
backwardness.
win. Huh?
It's butt backwardness.
Tell them, Cash. It's
I
not
get on these
working.
I get on these lives, I get on these lives with the lion lady, the one who would turn the one that would turn
I got
Adolf.
you.
Word, the one that'll turn Adolph's words into a children's tale.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I've heard of this person. Yeah.
yeah. I got on a live with her and Lumberjill,
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
and they were saying that the Civil War was not about slavery, and they had this young man up there named
Oh my God.
Eron, I believe, is a young Gen Zer. He got up there and he totally destroyed them,
Oh wow.
totally. And
Wow.
they got, oh man, they got so mad at this young man.
They probably called them all kinds of nasty names and did
Oh
a
yeah,
bunch of pivoting and deflecting. Look at this is the stuff that we have to go up against to get the truth out here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and this is why I do what I do. I know what's out there and I go right through it. That doesn't work here. Get to the point. Tell the truth.
oh, somebody said it was awesome. She must have been up there. That person. What would Pippi do? Were
Mhm.
you in that live, Pippi?
I
Did
don't
you?
know.
Did you?
But Cassius, we gotta move it on because I gotta do these birthday songs and get our last
Oh,
guest,
okay,
my
cool.
brother.
Yeah, she said she was there. She said that kid was passionate. Word,
All right.
word.
Well, listen, I gotta check it out. I don't know where it's at, but if it's still going or someone posted it, send it to me. I would watch it and eat some nice
Oh,
dessert.
that was yesterday. She said it was
Oh,
yesterday morning. Yeah, it was yesterday morning.
oh,
It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
oh. All right.
Yeah, he destroyed them.
Well, that's how
But
the truth
continue,
works.
sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome, my good friend Cassius. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Cassius a round of applause.
Word up.
Shane was there too.
Word.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up our next guest. Red Crown has returned. All right, Red Crown, welcome back, champion.
Yes, sir. I appreciate the accolade, my friend.
Absolutely.
So, how have you been, man? Tried to get in this room a couple of times here.
I know, right? It's always it's different, you know. A
And
lot of people have so much
I
to say.
tried to subscribe, but it won't let me subscribe for some reason.
Oh, I don't know how that works. You got to ask some of the other subscribers how they subscribe, right? How do you subscribe?
I know. But anyway,
Hmm.
yeah. Here in Texas, we're burning up. It's hot just like everywhere else, and our fabulous governor, Mr. Abbott, issued a plan back in March, I think it was, called Operation Lone Star.
What? What is that?
That's where they're sending our National Guard troops, along with our Department of Public Safety officers, or the state troopers, down to the border to, quote, assist the Border Patrol.
Wow.
Of course, they are not trained in any way about how to do that.
Wow.
They were ordered, according to one of the DPS, what they call him. He's a medic for
Right.
the Department of Public Safety, and they were ordered to keep the immigrants, off of Texas property.
Wow.
They put buoys across the river.
Wow.
And they put barbed wire, up, the roll kind, And Friday, there was a woman with two children that were forced back into the river.
Wow.
And all three of them drowned.
Wow, what a shame! And they call themselves Christians, right?
Yes. Oh, pro-life.
My hammer is oozing right now.
Okay.
Hearing stories like this.
Okay, here's something else. A 19-year-old girl, immigrant, got tangled up in the barbed wire. They took her to the hospital, and she miscarried.
Wow!
So to me,
Wow. Hypocrites! Liars, criminals. This is criminal.
it is. It really is. And number one, or two things, they got these buoys there to keep, kind of force them to not come that way, force them into deeper water. And it's against internet. That's the Rio Grande is split
Good
down the
morning.
middle.
Right.
That is the border between Mexico and the United States.
Right.
And it is against the law to put any type of structure in the river. Period. But that don't stop our Texas governor, that Republican POS,
Wow.
Abbott, and he's up for re-election this year.
Well, what
And
a shame. And I expect him not to get reelected with this kind of conduct.
well, I would think the same thing, my friend. But just think about it. You go out and there's 10 people around you, including yourself, 4.4
Mm-hmm.
still think Trump did a great job.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. David, what a shame that they think Trump did a great job with all this stuff going on. They still think that.
I know. I mean, it's someone told me, well, I read something the other day. He said, it's not a fight between good and evil. It's not a fight against Republicans and Democrats.
What is it?
It's a fight against education and ignorance.
I can go down. I could go down that path as well. Yeah, it's a dangerous thing. There is a such thing as being reckless, right?
Oh yes.
And
yes.
I do believe that people that tend to do things, especially things that are have high stakes, high risk, and they do it and they're not educated on what they're doing, they run the risk of causing a lot of harm. I mean, look at those folks out there that went to go visit the Titanic. A great example. Ignorance on steroids.
Oh yes, and it just amazes me the inhumanity. In fact, they were saying a lot of the National Guard troops down there. Another thing too, being down there, 2.9% of the National Guard troops down there have gotten COVID-19. Okay, and the morale is very low because they really don't have a mission statement per se. And it's typical Republican bullshit.
I got you. Red Crown, I got you.
Okay, but
Keep it clean.
they don't. They always want to do something, but they never have a plan.
Nope.
Period.
They don't have a plan.
Hey, we got to do something about immigration.
I agree. But listen, Red Crown, I gotta move on to our next guest. Zeus got
man.
I know we could talk for hours. I feel like when we talk, it's going to be a great conversation every time, and we never get to the point where we're like, you know what? I think we've talked long enough, right?
I know.
We
Okay,
go forever and ever.
Appreciate you.
All right.
You come to my live tonight.
All right. If I'm up, I will. All right. The problem is
you're a young man. I'm 74. You can stay up to 1 o'clock.
You say you're 74, but you act like you're 21. Cut it out, Red.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Red Crown a round of applause. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and our last guest is wait a second. Oh my gosh. Yazzie and then Pastor Kenny. Good morning, Yazzie. I gotta talk to Yazzie. How are you doing?
Oh, good morning, Zeusy. Thank you for letting me up. I so busy.
Yeah, no problem. Always
at my boss job today this morning.
Huh?
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Jack Smith has indicted. He's going to indict Trump once again. You are.
And thank you for that, Fanny.
Hello.
Thank you for that, Fanny update. Sorry.
I can't hear you. Yazzie,
Got
I think.
stupid internet out
Oh,
here.
is she on the
Can you
MAGA
hear me?
Wi-Fi? I
Can you
think
hear
you're
me?
on the MAGA Wi-Fi, ladies and
Can you
gentlemen.
hear me?
All right, I
Can
can
you
hear
hear
you
me
now.
now?
I can hear you now.
Yes, I have to put my phone by my office window
Okay,
so
okay.
I can get a decent signal because we have a steel roof on this building.
All right, all right, all right. Well, listen. Let's hear it. So, what were you saying? Yeah, Yazzie is starting to seem like I'm not an expert at this, Yazzie. I really am not a computer scientist, and I don't know how this technology stuff works. But if I had to roll the dice on this one, I would definitely say this is MAGA Wi-Fi, right? Are you saying it's my handsomeness, perhaps, that is causing a little bit of interference? I can take that. It doesn't matter. My handsomeness does a lot of different things out here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, Yazzie, I would love to hear what you have to say, but we got to move it on to Pastor Kenny. All right, and then we're gonna sing "Happy Birthday." Go get where's Mama Cat? I gotta send Mama Cat an invite. Lab, are you still here? Pastor Kenny, welcome.
What you doing, Zeus? What you doing, Zeus?
I'm doing all
Man,
right. How are you?
man, my TV is blowing up. My television is blowing up, blowing up, blowing up. All
Why?
kind of news blowing up. It's
Oh,
blowing up. Kaboom!
what's going on, Pastor? Talk to us.
There is a bullseye on a certain person, man. There's a
There's a
target.
bullseye.
Yeah, there's a bullseye on
Who
a.
is the
There is
bullseye
a
on,
bullseye.
Pastor?
There's a bullseye on a January 6th special counsel criminal pro. The MAGA leader, Trump, 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 Trump. Yeah, yeah. I just paraphrase. It target means bullseye, right? But
Jack
but
Smith,
let
you
me,
mean Jack Smith has gotten him?
man, is Jack Smith is like a sniper. Just have him. You can't run. You can run, but you can't hide. You can
Wow.
run, but you can't hide. You
Mm.
know, I'm really sitting down and I'm like, this is gone right now. This is crazy. You are what? Triple H, right?
I'm Triple H. None
Um,
before.
I think I think MAGA is Triple D.
What is he? You said triple what?
D as
Oh.
in dumb, delusional, and deranged.
I thought you
Because
meant something else. I thought
be-
you
be-
meant something else, but we can learn.
yeah, because
Go
no,
ahead.
because this is I don't know what else. I mean, the people who say that people is having things on anybody. No, you're putting things on yourself. Nobody's opening their mouth. Nobody's doing nothing. You're just doing everything by your own self. You are creating. Hey, man, this is like reality TV every day, man. This is like Real Housewife of Atlanta. This is some
Right.
real. This is real housewife of Capitol Hill.
Tell them.
Yeah, because this is crazy. You can't make this up. You guys, you cannot make this up. I don't know how MAGA people. I was gonna say something I can't bother. But the MAGA people. How can you defend this?
Mm.
You tell me how can you defend this? Where your guy said out of his mouth, well, not out of his mouth, out of his finger, that that he's been targeted. And then you're gonna say that's fake news. It's not we make it up. You make your brethren say that. You know what? Let me talk a little patois.
Tell them.
Let me just start little patois a little bit. This is sitting there. This is something here. No, sir. In other words, this thing is crazy. That's all I was saying a while ago. I was talking patois. This is something.
Order.
This is this is something here. You can't make this up. This
You
no man. No, no, no. No, MAGA. MAGA. It's time to come home. This is the last straw. This is look here. This can't be any more crazy, nutty nonsense. This can't be any more crazy. It cannot be. Every time I turn my TV on, it's like I'm just going down a black hole. This every time I turn my TV on, this darkness. It's just a black hole I'm in. It's a good thing I have a light. It's a good thing I have the light of Jesus to lead me out of
Amen.
this. Eh,
Amen.
You, you know what is the light? Truth. The
What?
light to take us out of this is truth. And we're
Amen.
gonna speak the truth, and the truth is gonna set us free. Because let me tell you, Magadonians don't have no light. The light been cut. They can't pay the bill because they
Tell them.
send the money. Because they send the money to their great leader.
Tell
They
them,
can't pay the bill. They
Kenny.
Yeah, man, this is crazy, man. Guys, wake up, get woke. This is the time you need to exercise wokeness. This is the time you need to be woke because this is crazy. You can't make this
Mm.
up. Nobody knew, and you know the worst thing. Nobody knows that this thing is happening until he announced it. He preempt Jack Smith.
He
He
did.
preempt the guy all the time.
Yeah.
And he does that to scam the people because he's gonna scam all of you people who are delusional, deranged, and dumb. Can I say that word?
Yes.
If you guys give money towards this, you are crazy. You are mad.
You
You
are.
are sick. You are mad, sick, head no good. Let me go back in a more patois. This is something here. This is something here. No man, this can't normal. No
Ah.
man. Zeus. Boy, I don't know. I don't know how we're going. And can I tell you, I was reading a scripture. It says, God says, and let me tell you, we can't help them anymore. We can't help them. The Bible said in Second Thessalonians 10,
Uh-oh.
2 verse 11, it says, God will bring strong delusions upon them that they will believe a lie. They can't help themselves anymore. Do you know that?
Right.
Do you know that the more we try to help them, and if God is trying to help you and you don't want to be helped, He will leave you alone?
Yeah,
Of course.
he gonna leave you alone, ain't he?
Yes, this is the point that this is strong. You can't help yourself. Takisha, no, you can't help them anymore. We cannot help them anymore. I don't even gonna pray for them. They don't need prayer because they're gone. They
Ah.
are gone. They have a first class one way ticket to hell.
Ah.
Because it's only God alone can relieve them. Those you and I cannot save them. Only God. This is
Oh,
God. This is above our pay grade right now. I leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave
tell
them
him.
alone. They are gone. They are
Tell him.
they
We're gonna
they
continue to spread the
yeah.
gospel, the truth.
Bless up yourself. But we're gonna speak every time we come on. Either pray or give a scripture. God will bring strong delusion. And here the Bible say again. Here the Bible said, a haughty spirit, pride goes before fall, and a what? Haughty spirit before destruction. This is destruction. God bless you, Zeus. Have a great and a wonderful rest of your day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Pastor Kitty a round of applause. All right. Thank you, Pastor Kenny. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the show. But Lab, are you still here? Kiss My Grits, are you still here? Mama Cat, are you here? It's time to sing Happy Birthday. I don't know if they're still here. If they're not, we'll get it next time. But if they are, please send their guest requests. All right, all right. I don't see them. I don't see them, ladies and gentlemen. But Lab, Kiss My Grits, going once, going twice. So, well, they're not here, Heaven. Can you drop me off? I'm still alive. Yazzie, are you still in the box? Because I don't see you in the box. I don't see you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I thought Lab was here. Lab, maybe we can do it today in the Closet of Truth. Kiss My Grits, Mama Cat. We could probably do it in the Closet of Truth. All right. But ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. All right. Jack Smith, he refuses to back down to Donald Trump. And he is going to be, once again, indicting Donald J. Trump. To the Trump supporters, and I said it before, and I'll say it again. Do me a huge favor, all right? And go and get those knee pads ready, all right? Because Jack Smith is coming.
Jack Smith. He's deranged.
Take care, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you later. Wrong song, wrong song.
Who's always the most handsome in the kingdom?
And I really am. Iris, I see you. I see you, Iris. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great rest of your day.
This is how I move when I'm walking like Zeus. This is how I sound when I'm talking like Zeus. This is how I stare when I'm looking like Zeus. I like to act a fool when I'm moving like Zeus. Don't be playing with my move when I'm moving like Zeus. You thinking that you cool till I pull up like Zeus. Thunder in the sky like you up like Zeus. I make my own rules. I'm a god, call me Zeus. I'm higher than an eagle and got bread on me too. Took a long time to get here and I'm feeling brand new. You living like a bum, don't make me. I got money in my mouth. I can leave it up to you. I can't hang around with you. You fall in love too quick. You a high risk. It's all in the mix. I put a bounty on your head. This is way above the feds. When you playing with the gods and you playing with the dead. Yeah, grab your boots. Hey, little mama, let me play with your caboose. I know the ladies love me cause I'm sweet like a tooth. Playing hating on the gods, but he's such a douche. I tried to be patient, but you had it like my fuse. Catching all these snakes like a mongoose. These ladies love me, yeah, I'm the one that they choose. You know I'm so handsome, that's why they call me Zeus. This is how I move when I'm walking like Zeus. This is how I sound when I'm talking like Zeus. This is how I stare when I'm looking like Zeus. I like to act a fool when I'm moving like Zeus. Don't be playing with my move when I'm moving like Zeus. I am real. Thinking that you cool till I pull up like Zeus. Thunder in the sky like you up like Zeus. I make my own rules. I'm a god, call me Zeus. I'm hotter than Hades. You say you want it fast, well, I'm living proof. I've been waiting for this moment now. I gotta choose. If you play around with love, then you're guaranteed to lose. I didn't make the game of rules, so don't play me like a fool. If you can't swim, don't be in the pool. Even though I'm hot, people telling me be cool. I'm just sitting on my phone while you looking like a goof. Yeah, grab your goose. Hey, little mama, let me play with your caboose. I know the ladies love me cause I'm sweet like a tooth. Playing hating on the gods, but he's such a douche. Tried to be patient, but you had it like a fuse. Catching all these snakes like a mongoose. These ladies love me, yeah, I'm the one that they choose. You know I'm so handsome, that's why they call me Zeus. This is how I move when I'm walking like Zeus. This is how I sound when I'm talking like Zeus. This is how I stare when I'm looking like Zeus. I like to act a fool when I'm moving like Zeus. Don't be playing with my move when I'm grooving like Zeus. You thinking that you cool till I pull up like Zeus. Thunder in the sky like you up like Zeus. I make my own rules, I'm a god, call me Zeus.
Yeah, you know about me.
He's deranged.
Wow.
Jack Smith. He's deranged. Jack Smith. He's deranged. Jack Smith. He's deranged.
Now mine on the beat, kicking hard like
Jack Smith. He's deranged. Jack Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I can dance and box in the jungle like a kangaroo. Don't get caught flipping the woods or you'll be dead like a mouse.
Lindsay on the beat like Zeus. Beat the love on the beat like Zeus. RMC on the beat. Yeah, you heard about three.
He's deranged. Jack Smith. He's deranged. Jack Smith. He's deranged.
It's me. Jack Smith.
Donald Trump is indicted and they take one charge and they turn it into 36 charges. And he's a big Trump hater. Openly, he's a Trump hater. And his wife is even more of a Trump hater. Every time the radical left Democrats, Marxists, communists, and fascists indict me, I consider it a great badge of courage. Everyone knows he's, and I wouldn't have said this 3 weeks ago. I wouldn't have said it. I was actually very kind to him. I was very kind to him, but now we can't be kind anymore because the gloves are off. The jar has been opened. He's taken millions of dollars from other countries like China. He's totally compromised. He's taken millions and millions of dollars from other countries.